All right, that happened.
Hello. So you've both written Starscream, and he's kind of in an interesting place right now in continuity.
I was like, yes, I have.
Yes, you have.
Sure.
But with all the stuff going on with him, like he's not a good person. I don't think he will ever be a good person. But the way you've both written him, is he trying to do something where it's like sometimes maybe someone else, but mostly Starscream?
In my opinion, he is a complete sociopath and only cares about himself. I don't like it's one of those fun things. Maybe different people have different interpretations. The character, and maybe there is something more in there that that I'm not aware of. You know what I mean?
Like he seems like he's an awful human being, but it's like he's trying.
Yeah, he seems to be struggling. He's definitely struggling more in Windblade than
he's a character that has always, kind of in the G1, in the Furman comics and the G2 comics, he's always had a moment of, am I good? And I don't like being good. It happened in like Generation 2 when the Matrix kind of like merges with him, and he's like, I'm helping you. Why am I helping you? And there's a Christmas issue. I don't know. Did you ever? It's an old Marvel UK, yes. Stargazing. Where he's released from like cryogenic stasis or whatever, and he's like, he doesn't kill a human boy, basically. Like, I'd bring that character back. So it's weird kind of sort of see that he's like that sort of part of Starscream doesn't feel completely alien to me. That he's, I don't know, but I don't think he's a good person though.
Yeah, I do think you see in Till All Are One, you kind of are starting to get hints of like why he's like that. That it was that he's kind of, Megatron kind of beat him into that in a lot of ways. I think so he's maybe more sympathetic, I think.
As a reader, I buy Starscream's vacillations over his actions more than I think I do Megatron's, and that's like, I think, like,
interesting.
Yeah, I don't know, but I think because I'm a fan as well, and I kind of I've read those comics where Megatron killed all those people,
Yeah, right.
And there's a little bit of me sort of like, is James Roberts a Hitler apologist? Yeah, he is.
Oh boy.
He's not. It's a safe space, guys. It's a safe space.
Boy.
It's a safe space. He's not. He's not. But it's a weird one. So I kind of I buy the Starscream stuff. Maybe because Starscream isn't he hasn't been fully integrated as accepted by the Autobots and their pals. That sort of way.
Yeah. And there's the way Andrew and I kind of conceived of where we were going with Starscream was a metaphor for the future of American politics that we weren't aware of. And we thought it would be way harder to do that, to elect somebody who was who had no ideology and was only a naked pursuit of power. But it turns out it's not. It turns out it's not hard.
You predicted something.
Robots in the Sky is the documentary.
Yeah. It was really something.
I mean, the Starscream I wrote, I was like almost like a kind of a continuity patch issue where I had to kind of sell a toy, which is the Megatron stealth bomber thing. It had to be like, I think it fit between like 10 pages of Mike Costa's ongoing. There's a very specific amount of time the story could have taken place in, and you can't really change the characters too much because they've done the things that they're about to do. So you kind of have it explains why Starscream is the way he is, but it doesn't. I don't think would Starscream ever been a good person. He just would have been a bad person in a different way, I think, in a less broken way than he is, I think, maybe. Yeah.
See, I didn't mean to ignore that when I was saying that, because there's actually a scene in it, you don't know this yet, but there's a scene in a thing coming up that directly riffs on that scene. It's like, I don't know, riffs isn't the right word. I can't say what it is without without actually giving away what the issue is. But it's that scene in a way.
That's nice. Because it's weird, because like, even at that stage we were kind of in the fourth IDW phase it was, so like it was Mike Costa's ongoing was kind of a few years old at that stage, and because of the figure that I was talking about, the Spotlight Megatron basically, which was designed to sort of sell the Megatron toy, which is based on something that appeared in Mike Costa's comic from 3 years previously. So it was kind of weird, like having to sort of kind of fit that back in, but as such, it always felt like it never kind of took hold of that story because it was already like 3 years in the past, So
it's actually one of my favorites.
Oh man, thanks so much.
Yeah, when we did the IDW collections, I actually insisted that be, or the guy was the one that put that right where it goes, because like Starscream finds a Megatron, and then you cut to that issue and you get the history of that.
Yeah. That's right. I wasn't pushing for you to say that. Thank you. But it's nice to hear, that's lovely. But it's nice to hear that, and also to hear you say about it being sort of kind of echoed in upcoming stuff. That it means that it did happen. Yeah, that's really nice of you to say. Thank you so much. Cheers. Thanks so much. Cheers.
Thank you.
Thank you both.
Thanks.